All right, on days like today, it's pretty smart to go over to the more accurate of SPY. We got SPX here because this is going back all the way to 1877. So this is where the stock market actually opened up to get the real count to make sure we're in the right spot. So here's my count. Going back to 1877, we have wave 1, we have the 29 crash was the wave 2. Then we get a 5-wave move here, pretty clear. Where was wave 4? Great financial crisis. So you had, where's the 2000? Oh yeah, 2000 is right here. We bounced back into 07, and then we had the wave C for 09. That's wave 4. You can verify that by, well, you really don't need to. Drawing parallel lines is not going to really help out. Supposedly, this was an ABC move, actually, too, by the way. This was like a wave 1, and then it was A, B, C for the crash. So that is wave 1. Actually, should be over here. This is supposed to be a B wave. Second wave. And then we get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have great financial crisis. So now we can draw a parallel line from second wave to the fourth wave, gives a little bit of an area of where this should be going. So now we have our channel here. Now we can zoom in on this wave right here, starting from 2009. We have 1, 2, 1, 2. There's a smaller wave right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. COVID crash was wave 4. Wave 5, 2021. Bear market in 2022 was wave 4. And we're currently in wave 5 since then. This is the final wave in the forever. This is almost over with. So we're in the wave 5. We know we're in wave 5 here. Let's get into it. We have wave 1, wave 2. And I don't agree with a lot of some of the Elliot Wave people think that we're still like finishing up overall wave 3. I don't believe that because you can see here 1.61 fib. That should signify a third wave. And it also breaks the parallel line. So this has to be wave 3 right here. So this would be wave 4, and this would be wave 5 right here. And then this is the August crash with the Japan carry trade. And we're in wave 5 of this wave 5. So are we getting ready to crash? Let's go ahead and get into this wave 5 now. Let's go down to the 3-day time frame. We have 1, 2. And I still think that this is a very sketchy structure, but on QQQ I have it as a WXY move, which I'll still keep in mind, but I don't think it's looking more and more like this is probably wave 5. So we have 1, 2, 3 right here. And then we get one more high. So is that wave 4 and wave 5? Let's zoom in here a little bit farther. And by the way, I think that this, well, I can't say for sure. Like this doesn't even fit my criteria normally. I would say that this is, again, WXY, because if you draw the parallel line here, you're getting this way up here. It looks very, very sketchy. I guess it could be a diagonal though. So let's just assume this is a diagonal or some kind of sloppy 5-wave move. But again, you hit the 1.61 fib right there. That's got to be wave 3. Then we get an impulse down. That's clearly an impulse down. So that can't be wave 4 yet, right? So let's draw a parallel line from 1 to 3. And look where we hit today. So I believe that this is A, B, could come down lower. There's actually a gap down here, I think, at 57.86. So I wouldn't be surprised if this comes down here to 57.86 here soon. That is another 2% lower. But it looks like this is likely A, B, and C down here. Also, you have a 3-day demand here too, also. So it's going to be interesting to see if it comes down here to this level right here, because you're in a 3-day demand today. Let's go down to the daily. Maybe this will come up on the daily. Yeah, so there's a gap down here on the daily. So if that's the case, C wave will probably end down here, I would say. Let's look at the timing of this. Like November 11th, the timing's not going to matter actually. Or will it? Now that I'm looking at it, November 11th, 2 weeks from the 9th. So maybe it will. 14 days takes us to the 23rd, which is next Monday. So there might be some more downside in the market over the next couple of days. It's looking to me like this is 1, 2, 3. We might get a 4th wave back up here to, who knows, like maybe 59.20 or so, and then get a 5th wave down here on the 23rd to fill this gap for the C wave. Yeah. Either way, that would be the 4th wave, and then I'm looking for this. Up here to 63.33, potentially higher. Who knows how high it'll go. But the whole thing would look like that. This would be wave 5 and overall wave 5 of 5 of 5 of 5 of 5. That's it. That would be the market's done. And it's going to crash from there. So, and this final move higher might be the most sketchy move. Like, it's going to be going against all the narratives. We have Powell saying he's not going to do as many rate cuts in 2025. We have Trump coming into office. It seems like they're putting him in there. I mean, this is kind of skeptic. I'm just being a skeptic of why I think they're putting him in there. They're probably going to crash the market on Trump, obviously, if this is wave 5. He's going to be to blame for the market crash. One of the people to blame, even though obviously he has nothing to do with it. So that is my take on SPX, which is the most important chart that you can find in the market right here, SPX. It looks to me, let's go down to lower time frames. Yeah, so this is likely wave 2 right here. Let's go down to the 30-minute. Jeez, that is just insane. Yeah, so 15-minute, and there's not even any. Okay, there we go, finally. So maybe it finished the 5th wave at the end of the day. It came down to the lows. So if we bounce tomorrow, I haven't looked at the futures yet, but if we bounce tomorrow, it depends how big the bounce, but this could technically not even be finished yet as far as this 3rd wave is finished or concerned. But if it is, let's say we get a bigger bounce then I would say it's probably wave 4. And then we're probably going to come down farther. So that's not good. A lot of people are going to be even more freaked out if we do. I mean, I'll say it's possible that we bounce out of here. We are in 3-day demand. We're probably going to bounce out of here. Let's just say that. This is a pretty big demand zone. Let's look at the moving averages. So, and another thing that's really sketchy is this finish below the 50 and the 20. So, you know, I gotta also say, if I'm wrong about this and this was a 5th wave, then that means we're still probably going to do the same move down here, and then it's going to retrace like that. If we get a corrective move like that after it comes down, then you know the top is likely in, and then it's just going to be, you know, waterfall down, probably in January and February. So I think, based though on how short this was, it looked like an impulse to me. Very good possibility that this is a C wave down, and we still have one more move up. But we'll see how it goes. I haven't looked at futures. And futures are down right now. So, yeah, it could be going down more tomorrow. And if it does, then I think that the bottom will probably be down here around 57.20 to 57.80, somewhere in that range. But watch these moving averages. The fact that we are below both of those, and that's pretty sketchy. Let's go to the weekly. On the weekly, we're safe. So I think that we got to hold the weekly 20-day moving average, or weekly SMA 20. This is going to be the key spot to hold right here. If we break below this and finish a week below this, then you know that this is over with, because at that point, this is the invalidation level here at 56.61. So really, that is the spot I'll be watching right here. Anything below this on the weekly, 57.60, anything below that closing on the weekly, and the bull market's over with, in my opinion. The only way that it could go up after that would be some kind of extension. It would have to be something down here, and then it goes back up like that and extends. And that's always possible. But I'm just saying, this right here, this wave would be finished if this breaks below 57.55 on the weekly time frame. Because it could finish below there on the daily and then bounce back and still be fine. But right now, that's the level I'll be watching. So that's it for this video. Hopefully that answers some questions on if we are bullish or bearish from here. Basically, just watch that 20 SMA on the weekly. As long as we stay above that on the weekly time frame, this should be going higher. That's it for this video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more updates. Catch you in the next one.